Yes.
I'm living my best
life.
Hey,
Ain't going back to deal with mental illness. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if a person really did want to get help, you know, what would be the first steps? What would be the route they would take if they wanted to get help without being made fun of, you know, from family or friends?
I think the truth is that regardless of what other people do, like, if people might make fun of you, like, for saying or being honest that you have some issues going on, but whether that's mental health or personal life issues, people are gonna, you know, say what they're gonna say. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. But to get help, and when you get better, then come holler at me. Come holler at me when I'm able to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish, because I've gotten the help that I need to get my mind clear and to be able to take behaviors and actions that I actually want to. Like, so, you know, make fun of me then. I think education and conversation, like, correct people. If people speak up, if people are like, oh, she has mental illness, ha 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 ha, and it's like, actually it's very common. 1 in 4 individuals or 1 in 5 individuals live with mental illness, have mental health issues. And
1 in 4, 1 in 5.
Yes. The National Institute of Health says 1 in 4 individuals are living with mental health conditions or will experience a mental health condition throughout their life. Yeah, that's more common than cancer. Like, you know.
What's the first thing if someone came to you?
Right. Which individuals do come to me. First off, I listen. That is a skill. It's something that I haven't always had, because you just want to give people information and not really listen. From my own personal experience, having someone listen and not try to fix the problem was first and foremost. Sometimes I feel like people are listening to give me a whole bunch of information instead of like, okay, listen with empathy. I understand you're actually distressed. You're actually scared. I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be well. I care about you. Listening carefully and compassionately was like number one, was super important. And once I felt like I had someone who was able to listen, then I felt more comfortable reaching out for help, because I literally knew something was wrong for probably 1.5 to 2 years and still refused to go see a therapist or go to seek professional help, because I feel like I'm smart, you know, I'm strong, I'm not no weak-minded individual, I don't need nobody to help me, you know, I can figure this out, I can push through, you know. So I did start out with a lot of self-help tools. So I did, you know, tried meditation and a lot of things, and those things did, you know, help and did improve. However, I was still experiencing a lot of life stress that was still making it difficult for me to get better. I had to seek help after a while, because it was getting to the point where I was having suicidal thoughts. And so I don't want anyone to ever get to that point. Number one, listen. Number two, be willing to sit with the person and find resources. It's one thing to give someone a piece of paper. Like, that's not helpful. That's a little frustrating and a little demeaning, because if I'm already struggling, you know what I'm saying, and I already feel uncomfortable, having somebody to walk alongside me I'm going to be more likely to use the resources. Like, it's more difficult for me to go and call the person. Like, if you would say, hey, let me sit and we'll call them together. Yeah. Or, hey, you know, do you want me to go to your first appointment with you? You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, let me help find someone or let me ask a friend of a friend. Like, so that's a big thing. And yeah,
I think that'll take a lot of the fear out of the whole thing, because it's just a big fear. I know I would feel very uncomfortable. I wouldn't want anybody to know. I would be probably secretive about it. And I'm sure it's probably nothing to have to be secretive about, but I just know that I would. Because it's some kind of shame that goes along with it. Like, something is wrong with me.
Yeah, no, literally, like, first off, I'm the one that everybody goes to for help. Like, I'm the strong one. I have 3 children by myself. And then also, like, I don't have time. Like, I don't have time to have a mental illness. Like, I got to take care of my kids. Like, what do you mean? Like, I have these issues. Like, what are people, you know, it's kind of like you feel like you're above it. But it's like, if you don't take care of yourself over time, there's no illness that you're above getting. And it doesn't mean that your life is forever impacted negatively. There's some things that you can do to live your life normally, or to pursue a journey where you live a fulfilled life, or you fulfill your highest potential. Like, that's what recovery is.